update on a story that we had earlier this week. SJSO finds no evidence of ill intent in school bus altercation, says videos show students engaged in mutual horseplay. There are new developments in the story about the Wards Creek Elementary School student whose mother claimed he was injured in an attack on the school bus. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office now says surveillance video tells a different story. In a statement, investigators said the bus footage showed no evidence of intent to cause harm or injury, describing the incident instead as mutual horseplay between students. Deputies say the video shows one child being hit in the head with an empty backpack, causing a small laceration, but determined no crime was committed after consulting with the state attorney's office. The statement comes after Ashleigh Sargent, the boy's mother, told a Jacksonville news station earlier this week that her son came home from school bleeding from the head, holding paper towels to his face. She claimed another student slammed a backpack on his head twice while he was sitting on the bus talking with friends. Sargent said she asked to press charges after deputies visited her home that day, but never received any follow-up. She later said she was preparing to sue the school district, frustrated by how officials handled what she called an attack. The sheriff's office says deputies attempted to meet with Sargent to show her the bus video and discuss the findings, but she did not respond or attend the meeting. District Chief of Staff Paul Abitinozi said he was made aware of the situation over the weekend and personally reached out to Sargent on Monday. We certainly don't condone or accept behavior of that nature, Abitinozi said. Our buses are extensions of the classroom. Sargent told a Jacksonville news station she learned the student involved received a 5-day suspension and says she still plans to hire an attorney. Abitinozi would not confirm specific disciplinary actions, but said the incident was treated as a level 4 infraction under the district student code of conduct, a violation that can carry up to 10 days of out-of-school suspension. The school district declined to release the bus video, citing FERPA, the federal privacy law protecting student records. In a statement Thursday, Sargent continued to criticize both the district and the sheriff's office, writing, "Our students, teachers, bus drivers, and staff members deserve to be safe, and it is the responsibility of the school district to ensure that. Do your jobs." The sheriff's office says the investigation is now closed and no criminal charges will be filed. So this is scary. Anytime you're unaware of what happens and your son or your child walks in and they are bloodied and crying and upset, that is traumatizing. I have had a situation similar to this.
Well, you go into parent mode immediately.
Yes, 100%.
That's like, where you go.
Mama bear, Papa bear. You're going.
You go into instant protector mode. But show up when the sheriff department wants to show you the video because, I'll let you tell your story.
Yeah, I had a similar situation. So we're at homeschool community. My son brought some weapons in they were going to be acting out a scene in one of the books that they were reading. And so he brought in some of his plastic and wooden swords. And he thought it was a good idea to play in a darkened room over lunch with these black plastic swords. And I know you're going to be shocked by this. He ended up with a black eye.
Yeah, it happens.
Because in a dark room, a black sword is invisible. You don't know it's coming. So I see my son with a black eye, and he's clearly been upset. And immediately, my heart drops, like, what happened? I get the information from my son. I then call the mother of the student and have a conversation with her. That boy has been crying all day because he's like, my friend's not going to like me anymore. And he's devastated that now he's lost a friend. And so we came to a resolution. My son shouldn't have engaged in sword fighting with black swords in the dark. I mean, I can't be mad at this boy because he hit my son when my son was engaging in this mutual combat behavior in an unsafe situation.
Well,
so
our situation was a little different.
Okay.
Ty, who's the most gentle heart. I mean, it always has been. Always has been a very gentle heart. We got a report saying that he threw another kid down in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
All right. And we're like, okay, this can't be right. Blake, are you remembering this story?
I remember this happening twice during I believe it was summer camp.
Yeah, no. This one was not at summer camp. This was at Rawlings.
Okay.
All right. And we're like, come on, he picked on a little kid because he was like, I think Ty was like maybe in 3rd grade, and the kid was in like 1st grade. So
Okay.
he was bigger, and we're like, that doesn't sound like Ty, and it just doesn't sound like. They're like, well, we have video, so I was like, okay, can you send me the video? They sent me the video, and Ty did an exact move that his brother Blake had done on him from wrestling to this kid, and he was just playing. He liked the kid,
Yeah.
but in Ty's autism, and he was a little more aggressive than where he needed to be. But it was like, oh, I mean, like we were, his mom and I were both like, oh, that's from the, the brothers had been playing literally the day right before that.
That's
And
like
Ty
playful
replicated-
roughhousing, and
Ty replicated the move almost to a T.
I mean, he did a great job.
That Blake had done on him the day before. So,
So I mean,
kids are kids.
there are situations that don't seem serious until they are.
Yeah.
And I mean,
and luckily for us, the parents had a right to be extremely mad.
yes.
Because Ty was completely in the wrong, but they handled it very well. I mean, no one got hurt, but they handled it.
Yeah, and I can imagine scenarios, I'm around kids all the time. I can imagine scenarios where I'm blocking you from this conversation with my backpack becomes pushing on the backpack, becomes the backpack hitting.
Yeah.
Like I can see how that can happen.
And I can tell you right now, and I'm gonna vouch, because I am very close with Paul Abatanozzi. We came from an older generation and a tougher generation, but one thing Paul would never stand for is a bully.
Yeah.
I mean, they put him in charge of gains when he was a young administrator. I mean, because he can handle bullies.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that's why I have confidence that the outcome is what the outcome is, because he's not a guy that just goes, oh, that'll be
boys will be boys.
He's a guy that would handle a bully.
Yes.
So
I totally get where this mother is coming from, because that was a very scary and traumatic situation for her and her son to be in. And I totally get how she wasn't getting the communication that she wanted, and that made a scary situation very frustrating. Like I totally understand where she's coming from. This is why I think it's important for us to have these cameras on buses.
Yeah, without a doubt. And that's what I'm saying. Just watch the film. And if you still feel that way, then do that. And that's your right to sue the school district. But I mean, watch the film before you say you're going to go and spend a lot of money that's going to be your money if it doesn't come to your outcome.
For sure.
So that's my only thing, because I mean I was caught completely off guard when it happened with Ty, because I would have went to the grave saying no way that didn't happen.
Zero chance. Yeah.
And then when you watched it was like,
I mean, my first reaction was, I can't believe that boy hit, I know that kid. I can't believe he hit you in the face. Like, gives you a black eye. It was a black eye right before Easter, so we're going to do family pictures. I'm like, great.
But that's part of it.
And then I get the story, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So you made a dumb call, and now this is the consequences of your actions. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
let's get you some Tylenol
I've had
and
my
an
nose
ice pack.
broken 3 times, so black eyes are part of being a kid.
Yeah. And he got one.
Yeah.
In our Easter pictures.
There you go. Everybody needs a good shiner.
Jesus loves you anyway.
Yeah.